Hi, this is Adam from Wax Pack Gods, and I hope you're doing well. Today, I am taking a few minutes to remember and celebrate Roberto Clemente, who passed away in a plane crash on December 31st of 1972 while flying a relief mission to Nicaragua. The country had been stricken by a severe earthquake earlier in December. And as I record this, it is December 31st, New Year's Eve of 2019. We're getting ready to roll into 2020. I thought it would be an appropriate time to kind of reflect on Clemente and his legacy for just a couple of minutes. One thing that I learned recently in reading through some baseball history was that Clemente had another run-in with fate on New Year's Eve earlier in his baseball career. It was his rookie year, in fact, on December 31st of 1954. He was broadsided by a car that ran a red light, hit him at like 60 miles an hour, busted up like 3 discs in his lower back, and I guess he had lower back problems throughout his career. This is something I didn't know, which makes his Hall of Fame showing all the more remarkable. So obviously he's in Cooperstown. So as I like to do when I'm looking back on these players, I pulled out some baseball cards. I don't have a lot of Clemente cards. I have maybe a couple more stashed away here and there, but the ones I could come up with and locate pretty quickly are here in front of me. I have a 1982 Kmart 20th anniversary Clemente, which celebrates his 1966 National League MVP award. I have a 1987 Topps Turn Back the Clock card that shows his 1972 Topps card. So that would be the last card issued while he was alive. It's a classic where he's throwing the ball up in the air. We'll look at the back here in a minute. And then I have one real, actual vintage card, the 1968 Topps game card where Clemente showed up as a double. So you pull a Clemente, your runners advance 2 bases, which makes a lot of sense. One interesting thing here, I think you can probably see, he's signed his name Roberto Clemente. The back is like a playing card. Anyway, the Roberto Clemente is interesting and wouldn't be all that remarkable except for some reason Topps wanted to call Clemente Bob through most of his Topps run. So here we have the 1966 Bob Clemente. And they even carry that over to the back of the card where they talk about his MVP award. Although Bob failed in his bid for his 3rd consecutive batting title in 1966, he enjoyed one of his best years. Surpassed his previous high in home runs with 29, set new career high with 119 runs batted in, collected 202 hits and 638 at-bats for a .317 batting average to win National League's Most Valuable Player award, added 31 doubles and 11 triples. Way to go, Bob. It's just interesting because I don't think of him as Bob, and I don't think most fans do either. It seems almost a little disrespectful, but hey, what do you know? That was what Topps had going with him in the 60s. You see Mickey peeking through there. And here on the back of the Turn Back the Clock card from 87, so this card runs down 15 years prior, 72, and it kind of shows you everything, all the big highlights from 72 where the Oakland A's won the World Series. And at the very bottom, we see what the most momentous milestone of 1972 was attained by Pirates' Roberto Clemente, who drilled a double to the outfield fence at Three Rivers Stadium in what would ironically be his final major league at-bat versus Mets, September 30th, to reach the milestone of recording the 3,000th hit of his illustrious career. And so there's a picture somewhere of him connecting on that pitch to drive the double that would be his 3,000th hit. So anyway, those are the 3 cards that I'm just showing you today. On December 31st, 2019, which is the 47th anniversary of Clemente's death. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please like this video And please consider subscribing to the channel. You can find us online at waxpackgods.com and on Twitter at waxpackgods. Thanks again.